the students taking control of the conference, talking to their parents and engaging them in what they've been doing in the classrooms, talking about what they were proud of for accomplishing in their classes. Like, I was really struggling, but I did well on my tests. I got a good grade. I think that was really good to see. Parents were actually really kind of impressed, I thought, based on observations, talking with their students or just listening to their students kind of explain the process with conferences. So I thought that went pretty well. I thought that was really nice to see the students leading it and then the parents being engaged with them.
Your portfolio done and like you know what's in it, so you're prepared to say it.
Had a really good turnout. I teach career exploration with 7th graders, so I typically don't get more than 10, 12 students over the conference period. But out of the 25 or so SRP students I had, I think I had 18 or 19 sign up. So that was really good. Also did ours right before state testing started, so gave me an opportunity to really express how important those state testing results are and how important it is for the students to give their best effort and things like that. And I think that really had a good impact on them. And it also allowed the parents to kind of understand how important those state testing results are. And we talked about NWEA testing in there and kind of talked about where they sat in their scores there and how that can be related to what was going to happen in that smarter balance. And sometimes just getting a refresher on that standardized testing, I think for both the parents and the teachers is important, and we were able to do that along with their day-to-day grades.
Having our student portfolios and like having our grades up on it, and Mr. Weber like talking us through and like telling our parents like the grade part of it and like seeing how we've done throughout the school year.
Initially, the biggest challenge that students faced was really just starting the conference. And I think just as a new process, them not really being used to student-led conferences, they didn't really know what to do or what to say or start it out. But I guess in preparation, we had scripts for them that they could follow in case they did get stuck on what do I need to talk about next or what do I need to walk through. Once they kind of got started explaining things and their parents were asking questions and they kind of guided everything through, you could see the students were gaining more and more confidence as the conference went through. So that was nice. Challenges more on my end were not being able to answer specific questions if parents or guardians did have questions on certain content classes, just because with our SRPs, I may or may not even teach that student in any of my classes, so that was a little bit more difficult to say, I can't answer that question, and then guide them to emailing. In terms
of what they were going to talk about, we did have to adapt a little bit, so that was kind of our biggest challenge, was just understanding when we got into the moment just what exactly that you had to say and what you wanted to tell your parents and stuff like that. Just inexperience in that regard. So how we adapted was I kind of made it more of a Q&A session where I kind of helped facilitate and by asking the students questions and giving them an opportunity to answer some easy questions that made them a little more comfortable, and also gave information to the parents that they were concerned about.
To sit down before like the conference and like prep us for it and tell us what to exactly say, and then we'll be better prepared for the conference when it comes time.
My students were really well prepared when they came. They knew what was expected of them in terms of what they were going to talk about.
I thought students were taking ownership of their learning by walking their parents or guardians through their portfolios, explaining what their NWEA scores were, explaining what the goal was for the next test, what they wanted to do to achieve getting that next setting goals. Like, this is what I want to keep achieving. This is what I want to do with my grades. I want my grades to go up, rather than just, well, I did okay, I'll just leave it at that. So you could really see a good sense of ownership with the students, again, explaining the different parts of their portfolios and then explaining how they wanted to see themselves grow academically as well.